Oh, there we are. It was stuck on the one. It was stuck.
I guess it's connected, yeah.
Stuck on the one.
There's something always going on.
Keeps us on our toes.
Keeps my...
I need like a leg space under this. Maybe I should
You need
take...
to sit on this side.
Yeah. I'm sitting on the wrong side. I should have done that. Oh well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's what my dad would say. So we're in our 2-minute warm-up, John.
We are, Marilyn.
So I hope we're live, so you have to check and see. My necklace keeps turning. I need to put a little link in there.
Do you want the camera to go up a little bit?
Yeah, maybe a hair.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe a hair. Okay. So are we live now? 3, 2, 1, John?
It appears to be. I mean, fortunately, I don't even want to say about yesterday.
Yeah, that was a challenge.
That was crazy.
We're hoping that doesn't happen today.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Hi, Sandy. Good to see you.
Yeah, so we're getting ready.
It's 4 o'clock already.
Is it? The 2-minute warm-up is
2
going?
minutes came and went. I don't know
How
what the
did
heck
that
happened.
happen?
I don't know how the 2 minutes
That
went
was
by.
the fastest 2 minutes I ever saw in my life.
I don't know. Anyway, hey, 4 o'clock and welcome to the Stand Tall Crafting Group. And thanks for being here. And remember, it's a free page, so join it so you can watch all the crafters today and support them. And they all appreciate it, as we do. And thank you, Krista, for inviting us along. It's always an honor and privilege to be here. We do appreciate it. Hi, Krista. Good to see you. Thanks for sprinkling. And boy, it's a special occasion today. Mare's going to marathon.
Yep.
Okay, Mare.
Okay, so it's Marilyn and John with Done By Me, coming to you live from Magnolia Hall on the Delaware. How do you know we're live? The red light button's up there. We never mentioned that. If it's not a red button up there live, then you're watching the replay. So we'd love for you to put hashtag replay. Is that right, John?
We used to say that all the time.
We used to say it all the time, and somehow, can you believe I think we've had our page for 6 years, and I never looked to see when we started it, and I don't know, about a week or two ago, I looked and I'm like, oh geez, it's been 6 years, and we never celebrated an anniversary, and I think we started in the spring or something, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't pay attention. And John and my anniversary came up, and John did nothing. So
John forgot.
John forgot.
Hi, Floyce. Good to see you.
So we're just really bad. When you get old, that's how you roll. Just forget everything. Good, bad, or whatever, you forget it. So,
hey, Queen Bee's Bits and Bubbles.
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, Debbie. Good to see you.
So, there's some threads on here. So, what, about a week? So, SEW. About a week ago, I guess it was, I showed how to make the crazy quilt, and I made a big one. I started it and I didn't finish it during that time, and then I did finish it on my own, and I made a smaller one. And then the other day I made, what day is it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. Hi, Nora.
What
good to see you.
month is it, John?
I think it's still September.
Yeah. I made it into a little pumpkin. You guys helped me out for what to put around by the hole at the top. Has beans in it. It's the crazy quilt that I made. And this one I didn't make on the live, but
Thanks, Nora.
I had made that. It has the beans in it, which I put in a sandwich bag, Ziploc sandwich bag, so it sits really nice. It wouldn't get knocked off, or it has some nice substance and weight to it, and it sits nicely. And putting them in the bag, I just liked better the way it feels. A lot of times I forget to put it in the bag.
Hi, Barbara. Good to see you.
Didn't remember this.
Hi, Nelda. Good to see you.
Hi, everybody. So I get so focused on my project.
Hi, Ruth.
Sorry.
Good to see you.
So hope you're feeling better, Ruth. Is that the Ruth that was not feeling well?
It's Ruth Boggs. I don't know. Ruth, were you not feeling well? Again, we forget.
But anyway, I finished that. We started picking out how we were going to decorate, and then all this stuff, we decided to wait on it. So today we're going to make the companion piece, which is the crazy quilt that we made on the live. It has some interesting pieces. This was an unfinished piece that was in with my doilies. It had a raw edge and all that, and
Ruth
so
was laughing. She said, "No, she's good."
Yeah, it was Ruth Gage.
Oh, no, this is Ruth Boggs.
Yeah, so I put that in there. I stitched like a little daisy on it. I used fabric. Oh, there's a hanky on here. So if you remember, I did some of it on the live and then I finished off. And I did a lot of embroidery on here because the beautiful old Victorian ones are just covered with embroidery. I didn't cover it. When I was younger, I would have. I don't have the patience now, the interest, or the time.
Queen Bee says, "So cute and unique." I'm afraid to mispronounce your name. Is it Brania? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Brania.
Is it? Okay.
I think.
I was afraid I was going to mispronounce it. Yeah, Bronia. Brania.
It's a pretty name.
If anyone can murder the English language, it's John.
Yeah,
Hi, Denise. Good to see you.
When
Hi,
John
Lori.
was,
good to see you.
Everybody, when John was practicing, his assistant would always say the name a couple times for him as the patient was coming back, as they were sitting in the chair, continuing, because John is really struggles with pronunciation and remembering names. I'm even worse, not pronunciation, but remembering names.
Barbara says it looks really cute.
So, if you remember the other day, it took so long to baste around it. It's got...
Hi, Giselle. Good to see you.
Hi, Giselle.
Took me a while to figure out how to pronounce your name, too.
He was calling it Gizzle. You know that lady Gizzle? It has, when I made
Angie, good to see you.
The crazy quilt, I put down muslin, then I put the batting, and then I worked with the fabric on top, overlaying it and hiding the seams by keep building onto it. So it's a little thick. So to do that basting stitch the other day for this small pumpkin was very time consuming. And today I want to get pretty far onto the project. I don't know whether I'll finish it, but I may still need to do some decorative things, or I may need to search for something else. But I'm really going to need your help. For years, I wanted to do this project. John could tell you, at least 10 years I was going to do this.
Hey, Renee, good to see you.
And I never had the supplies, or I didn't have the time, or...
Hi, Carol Ruth, good to see you.
Hi, Carol Ruth. How's your mom, Carol? Everybody's mom's having problems. Tammy's mom was sick, and Michelle Tammy from Tammy Loves Vintage, and Michelle's mom from Vintage Daisy, and then somehow I missed Carol and Ruth's mom was...
Sounds like my motto, Giselle. Don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah. Oh. And our dogs have passed. They passed in the summer, our 2 dogs. But previously I would have flipped out if I dropped a bean, worrying about one of the little dogs would find it and eat it. And we still have not adjusted. After having them,
good to see you.
I think about 17 years, they were our children. And so if you use, these are beans I'm using just regular old navy beans. And I put them in a Ziploc bag. And I'm going to ask John to Ziploc it because I don't know why I struggle with those bags. And we're too cheap
Hi,
to
Carla.
buy.
Good to see you.
I'm too cheap to buy the ones with the zipper, and really I shouldn't even be using them at all. I used to not use them. I used all kinds of old-fashioned things, like put leftovers in a bowl and then put a plate on top of it. I'm just not use of plastic or disposable kind of girl. But sometimes I resort to that. So, you've got the, imagine if you packed your kids when they were young, it's in their lunch. So we'll just put that right in there in the bottom. So now it has some weight. And then we'll go on to stuffing this. But I did run a gathering stitch, and like I said, because it was so thick with all the fabric seams, because you figure out a seam that's 4 thicknesses of fabric, and the quilt batting, and then the muslin, it takes a while to get the needle in and out. And I showed the other day, I did find a box of needles. I don't know how many times I went on recently and I couldn't find a needle. So I always like to fluff up the polyfill, and I was saying the other day, when I was little, when my daughter was little, I made those rabbits that I showed you up in my room, sewing room, and I always fluffed up the stuffing. That just helps make a better product. And she was just like, I don't know, 2 years old or something, and I looked over, and there she is fluffing stuffing and sticking it in her sock, because those that was like in the early 80s, those
Hi, Harley. Good to see
sock
you.
monkeys, and then I made the bunnies were so popular. I think they were popular like in the 40s too, those sock monkeys. Did anybody make sock monkeys? Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. Did anybody make sock monkeys when they were young, or have a sock monkey, like either from a church sale or from their grandmom? I just am really fascinated. The next time we go up into the, I call it the boys' room in the one attic,
Hi, Dawn.
the attic
Good to
on
see
this
you.
side, I made,
Get lots of hearts.
oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. I made a sock monkey quilt. I think that's what it is, the fabric. And I've always wanted to collect sock monkeys, but that's one thing I never see at the flea market. Do you, John? Those old from the...
No, I can't say I don't really look for them, but no, I don't think so. Candy says it's so fun to remember happy children memories.
Yeah, isn't it? You think about it, it goes so fast, and that's
Barbara
what...
says, so intricate, Marilyn. I doubt I could be that precise.
Oh, geez.
Angie said, never made one, but I had one as a kid. Caru says, I have several sock monkeys, one from the 50s. It belonged to her uncle.
Wow, how lucky is that? Yeah, I just like them. I had the socks, those wool socks, and of course I had to be the person allergic to wool, but I had those socks to wear for ice skating. My parents were...
Barbara didn't make them, but her kids had them.
Oh, neat. They're just so cute. My parents were always cautious with their money. My dad was in school and working when I was young and all. So my mom said she always wanted to ice skate. Always wanted to ice skate and never had skates. So my dad, one year for Christmas, bought her a pair of really nice ice skates. Size 10, her feet were. And she never used them, never put them on her feet or anything. So now, I'm like in first grade, not a size 10, and I want to go ice skating. My brother was into ice skating and all. So my dad says, here, we have a nice brand new pair of girl skates. So here in first grade, I wore like 3 pairs of those wool socks. I still have them. Of course, I still have everything, as I show you. And I wore 3 pairs of those socks so I could ice skate. And my feet were all slishing around in there. And I have peculiar shaped feet. My feet, my brother always called them flounder feet.
Carla says, I have a sock monkey house shoes right now.
Oh boy, I'm jealous. So we're...
Renee says, I don't have a sock monkey, but I have Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Yeah, that's what I have up on that bed. I probably have, how many do you think, 40?
Well, I don't know.
Raggedy Ann and Andy. So what we decided we're going to be giving a lot more, showing more parts of the house and showing some of the crazy collections we have and all. The next, I think, in the near future, we'll go back out to the barn bathroom because we did add more things since we were there, and that video has been taken down. And even the people that said they already saw it, they said they'd love to see it again. So hopefully we'll do that in the next week or two, John.
Candy said, I made some to carry on from my husband's grandmother's tradition, and her friend's child had a sock monkey Halloween costume. He was adorable.
Oh, that would be really cute. My cousins had...
Hi, Kimberly. Good to see
Now I
you.
can't
She says, I
remember.
love this. This has to be my favorite pumpkin so far.
You might not like the next step. I'm hoping you do. I'm thinking people are going to love it or hate it.
Candy said,
So
I
we'll
also
see.
made broomstick horses from the same kinds of socks as the monkeys.
Oh, wow. Candy, will you make me a monkey and a broomstick horse?
Barbara says, it sounds amazing.
So I hope you guys like where this is going. But it's something I really wanted to make, and I had this in my mind for the longest time.
Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. She says, it's going to be beautiful.
So we hope that you guys like it. So now I've got it pretty stuffed. What?
Hearts.
Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. I just get so into my project here. And you could see, this would make a beautiful pumpkin, wouldn't it? We got the hanky, we got all the crazy quilt, and some of the embroidery that I did and all. So,
Debbie says it's going to be an amazing pumpkin. Lots of hearts.
thank you guys. But I didn't want to sit here and sew the whole time, and then you would never get to see the next step. And I really want you to help me out because
Kimberly says, so pretty.
you can't kind of, this, normally I get a complete vision of how I want to do something, but this I'm not exactly sure where I want to go and what would keep it in the normal range, and people wouldn't say, well, that's a crazy crafter. Remind me never to look at her projects again. You have to remember, we're in a 1789 farmhouse.
Krista says it will be beautiful.
Thank you. And I don't really like contemporary things that much in this house.
Kimberly says, are you going to sell this?
I don't think so. I haven't really, when we were in the co-op, I sold some stuff, but I don't really have a way. That's what we're hoping to, we got the pirate ship down. It's all step by step. Then we did open an account, a business account, and my friend Tammy from Tammy Loves Vintage is going to help me set up PayPal. And then once we get PayPal, I think we'll be able to sell things online and ship it.
Hi, Allie. Good to see you. She says, that's beautiful, Mayor.
Thank you.
Barbara says, love the originality.
Well, it's really going to be original, you'll see.
Nora has Raggedy Ann and Andy, too. Floyd says, very pretty.
So,
Barbara sends lots of hearts.
Thank
Carla
you,
says,
guys.
well, I like being crazy.
yeah, I hope you guys still like it, where it's going to go, because...
Kimberly says, I'll just have to try to make one then. Dawn says, I love this already.
yeah, I want to make some more of the pumpkins. I showed you the other day, I had a bunch of them. And I thought I would, this is a little bit more involved, but I thought I would, so I want to pull this. John's giving me signals over here for how much time I have, because I want to get really far on this project, and it's really hard. When you're not in an event, you can just go till you don't feel like going anymore. But in an event, you want to get pretty far. You don't want to leave people hanging in a bad place. So what I'm doing is trying to stitch this up. That was as tight as I could pull it because of the bulkiness. So now I've got to just pull it together. And
Kimberly says, seriously, I don't usually decorate for fall, but this is just gorgeous, and she's inspired.
Oh, thank you. This one's going to be very different, and not everybody may love it. We'll see. It's going to look very vintage, and it's going to be a little bit different, but it's a companion for the other one. Whoop. So I'm just trying to pull this together a little bit and not make it so bulky. And I have like the biggest needle I could find. And it's a little bit challenging to get it pulled through here. And so when you pull thread off the spool, one of the tips that I notice most people don't know, the end that pulls off from the spool first is the end you should thread through your needle. The end that you cut off from your spool of thread, see if I can catch this.
Floyd says, I love things that are unique, vintage, antique, and pretty.
Who said that?
Floyce.
Oh, okay.
Krista says, oh, you have plenty of time.
Good. Because I have a
Just like that 2 minutes was plenty of time. And
Yeah.
it was gone.
I have a long way to go here. So stay with me till the end. There may be a point with that you say, I'm bailing out on this project. But please stay with me. Help guide me to, and I'm just going to tuck those long threads in there because no need to cut them off. And if I cut them too short, they could easily unravel. So, and in case you didn't know it, I have a 4-year degree from Virginia Tech in clothing, textiles, and related arts. So as when I graduated from college, they wanted you to work in the textile industry. Back then that was still in the South, and I wasn't really interested in that, but it was interesting to learn. They would give you like an unknown piece of fabric. I had to take chemistry, organic chemistry and all, and going to a school like Virginia Tech where people are competing to get into vet school, there's very few places that there are vet schools, and more people want to be vets than can be. So it's
Sandy says, do you ever sew with a thimble?
No, I never got into that. I've collected thimbles, and I have thimbles that were in my family, but I've never sewn with one.
Hi Ada, good to see you.
So I'm just...
Hi Paula, good to see you. She says, go Hokies.
Yep, go Hokies. And when I put this down, I'll do my go Hokie sign. But I really liked a lot of the things I learned. So I took a lot of business classes, but I also took chemistry, organic chemistry, anatomy, all those things we needed, which with that major almost nobody, no women graduated because it was so challenging and not really things they wanted to learn. So if you see, I'm just going back and forth and kind of crisscrossing, and almost looks like a spider web in there. But I also studied flat pattern making, draping, history of art.
Hi, Gina, good to see you. She said her oldest went to Virginia Tech.
Oh, really? What did they study? They have a great architecture department and all. So anyway, when I came out, I did some freelance design work for a shop on South Street in Philadelphia. I took old jeans and made them into all kinds of clothes. I did that just as a side job. And then I became a buyer for a big department store. I did that for a few years. But back then, when women had children, over 50 years ago, when you were pregnant, they didn't want you to come to work anymore. And so basically, they told me, we're not going to waste any more money on training you or anything. So, sayonara. So then, after I had my first child, I went to graduate school and got a degree in human behavior and certified to teach home ec. So that's what I ended up doing later. 20-some years I was a home ec teacher. So just 1 year I taught sewing, and it was really fun because I taught flat pattern making and draping, and we had a big fashion show. And most of the people that are home ec teachers did not have the extensive education that I had. So I was very fortunate. But the 20-some years of my career was teaching food and nutrition. So here we have, this is sewn up pretty tight, and we now have our pumpkin. So now's the scary part, guys. If you don't want to see it right away, look away and just calm yourself, okay? Just calm yourself. It's going to be,
good to see you.
I promise you, it'll be okay. It'll be really cute. You'll love it. It's just going to be a little scary in the beginning. So if you want to just take time, take a deep breath. I'm going to take a drink of soda. I don't want to scare you, okay? Maybe I'll soften the blow.
Gina says he was into technology, went into the Army Reserves and worked in technology. He's 20 years plus into the reserves.
Wow.
God bless him.
Yeah, so he was in ROTC, I guess. That was
James
really...
says, do I need to go take a pill?
Yeah, I think you do. We'll just soften it, okay? We'll put something on here. This won't stay here. No, it won't be that. Let me see. I got so much stuff out because I'm not sure how this is going to go. But I'm going to love it. I know that. And I'm going to try not to scare you. Put this here. So I promise, it might look scary the first minute or so. Does anybody know where this is going, guys?
Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Tammy, no.
Oh, hi, Tammy. This is going to be scary, Tammy. I know you can handle it. Just everybody breathe in, breathe out.
Denise
Breathe.
says, are we talking body parts, ugly faces?
No, this is a sweet project. This is a happy, sweet, Victorian harvest decoration. Don't think scary. Think happy and sweet. And that's the direction I want to go. So
Kimberly says, that's perfect.
So if everybody's ready,
Hi, Miriam. Good to see you.
Just breathe in.
She says, nice
Look-
job.
Look away for a minute. But it's all going to be happy. Before you know it, it'll be very happy. Can they see it yet?
I'm on delay.
So,
He says, yeah, he's done 3 tours so far.
wow. So,
And he says that stem might scare us.
this stem might. So here we go. So this is the intention. I've got to make this very decorative around her. I need to make a cute little bonnet because her hair's a bit awry. And then I'm going to put the limbs on it. This doll was broken when I got her. And guys, tell me you love it. And she has arms and legs, which we'll put on her. But I thought, how cute does she look to make a little display? There's arms here also.
Billy says yes.
So what do you think, guys?
Debbie says, going to be awesome.
I need a hat, so I thought about making like a little like beret kind of a hat, like a yo-yo hat, and put that on. This is where I need your help, guys.
And he said she was right. The topper was the scary part. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Denise says Justin loves this kind of stuff. Miriam says cute. Gina says 5-star rating. Carla says I love it.
Oh, good.
Carrie
Thank you.
sending hearts.
Thank you. Because I know people say, I hate old dolls and they're so scary, and I love old dolls. But,
Candy says use a witch's hat.
I don't know whether I want to go, like, I could make another one. I just need more doll parts. And make
Angie
it
says
like
she's going to wait till she's complete.
Good. Who said that?
Angie.
Oh, thanks, Angie.
Tammy says Millie loves it.
Good. And I want to make a hat.
Renee says, give me a minute to recover, Marilyn.
Yeah. I'm like,
Grace says, I love dolls. I'm a collector, but some people don't like my dolls.
yeah, I know. People are funny about dolls. I love.
Nelda says, so cute.
So I could make like,
Debbie says, I have a collection of dolls.
I could make like a regular bonnet that ties with
Denise
a bow
says,
on it.
maybe a nice bonnet or beautiful bow in her hair.
Yeah, but I thought if I make like the yo-yo kind of a hat and put that on
Okay,
there,
thanks, Kimberly.
would I put a little stem smaller than that? Well, let me make a yo-yo first and see.
Donna says, do a witch's hat out of the same quilt as the pumpkin.
Who said that?
Tammy.
Yeah, I don't have any more of that quilt. I just made that one piece. That was that quilt I made the other day, the crazy quilt I made on a live the other day. But I have all the
Who
fabric.
says, I love the doll. Ada still has to breathe.
Good. Just stick with me. It'll
Nora
be really
says-
cute.
Nora
I didn't
says-
think about a witch's hat would have been cute.
Nora
Okay.
says, what a pretty doll. Hey
So-
Jill, good to see you. She says, I like her. I would probably do a cute witch hat.
Yeah.
Candy said, I was picturing a soft, maybe crazy quilt material hat, even if it's the witch's hat shape.
I wish I had thought about a witch's hat. That would have been darling. I didn't go that direction, but maybe I'll make another one with the witch's hat. I pulled out everything, all this stuff, because here's some like shiny things. I wanted to make it look pretty and not scary. But a witch's hat would probably look really cute if it was not like a scary witch's hat. That's why I wanted it to match. I do have this fabric. John, can we lose John
Candy said,
for...
where's that pretty gold velvet ribbon material you have?
Yeah, I have that. Okay, I have some of this that actually looks like the crazy quilt. John, would you run in the river room and grab on the far end of the sofa is fabric, and take the fabric that looks like this, the big fold of it, and bring it, please. But I'm thinking, since you guys said, although, man, the witch's hat would be cute, but I'm going to make like a yo-yo. John will get a bigger piece because I don't know whether this is going to be big enough. I brought all like scraps of fabric, and look at this gold, how pretty that is. What do you think? Make the yo-yo out of this color, out of the fabric that looks like crazy quilt, or what else did I have in the pieces here? I have this, but I think this is too pale. You think you have everything, and then you're like, no, I think I need something else. So let me see how, if John can find it. John always struggles to find things. But I wanted her to look really pretty and not at all scary. And I have all kinds of vintage trim. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I love this fabric. I don't know when and where I bought it. The stuff that I have, some of the things I've had 50 years or more.
Howdy, Debbie. Good to see you. Candy says, but Marilyn, you have your vision and go with that. Your visions always turn out beautiful.
Oh, well, thanks. But now I want to make another
Miriam
one.
says, pumpkin baby. Floyd says, we rescued this beautiful antique DYD baby from the flea market that was in pieces, and her husband had her restored for me. She's gorgeous.
So what do you think, guys? If I do...
Nina says, besides a cute hat, add some beaded necklace and bows, something vintage.
Yeah, I have all kinds of stuff.
Candy says that rusty velvet material will be a pretty hat too.
This. I have the beaded flowers. I have some little vintage pieces off a hat. I brought all kinds of stuff, more flowers, all kinds of things to add to her. So do you think if I use this color, it's going to make her look like a pumpkin head more, like a pumpkin? So let me cut a circle out of here and we'll see. That's why I said, help me out, guys. I have the idea, but sometimes you're just not sure how you're going to execute it. No pun intended. Let me cut a circle here. So we hung more stuff upstairs because those walls just look so empty, didn't they, John? We hung a hat. We're going through all kinds of stuff that we have, and we hung some more Lincoln silhouettes. So that's close enough to a circle. But it's funny because I had all this formal training and now I'm just hacking away at what I have.
It's 4:37.
Oh man. So I'm still good.
Yeah.
I still have.
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I want to get this pretty far and I want them to be able to help me because I don't want it to look dark.
Candy says, yes, that color. I feel like I'm reaching through the screen trying to help dress up that dolly with that.
Yeah, I wish you could. I should start bringing people on and have them tell me what they think I should do.
Debbie says, I bet you have plenty to hang.
Yeah, we were having fun. Well, I was having fun. They made the needles holes so much smaller since I was young, John.
Huh.
Here, would you thread this?
I'll have to get my glasses.
Use mine. they work so well for me. John can't even see the thread. I might have a better needle, but see if this would work. When I met John, he did all the repairs. His mother-in-law used to do all the ironing and do all the repairs, and one by one, slowly, people passed that he was living with, and he had to take over and take care of his own stuff. And I just remember him trying to sew a button on something. I don't even remember whether it was pants or a coat or something. At a point, that was the good old days when I was younger and I could see. And at a point, I'm like, just pass it over to me. Now, it takes...
Boy says that's what she thinks about the needles too. Made the holes smaller.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that. So we're going to do this just like we did the pumpkin, and it should go really fast, though, in, out. Doesn't have to be exact because it's going to...
I have, they're on my regular glasses, Debbie, just they weren't in the room.
But John wears...
I forget what they're called.
Your loops?
No. What do they call your glasses?
Oh, bifocals.
Yeah, bifocals, right. Candy says, Marilyn, have you ever used a straw needle? I never have, but saw it recommended for...
Old people?
My hand sewing.
I don't know what that is.
Hexy shapes. Am I saying that right, Candy? I don't know. Krista's laughing. Renee says, I like the idea of a stem coming out of her head, pumpkin patch girl.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought, oh, she'll look really sweet, like a pumpkin patch girl, kind of cross between Victorian and pumpkin patch. But I think I may go back and make another quilt and make another one, but I don't even remember. Oh, yes, I do. I did measure the diameter of the circle for this.
It was almost 2 feet.
Yeah, it was almost 2 feet. I just took something, and I didn't think it was big enough, and then I just added a couple inches as I went all the way around. I don't calculate that much. I did when I used to do flat pattern and all kinds of stuff, and I did cross stitch, and that was so exact.
And he says, yes, hexy, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, Candy. Hexie.
I don't know either.
Enlighten us.
So this may be too big, so we'll just see. You don't know until you get it sewed. I'm trying to go fast because I want to get her really far gone, but I just think she looks so cute with the legs. And I could actually make like pantaloons on her legs on that. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna make her like some, like how the little girls wore the pantaloons with the lace on the bottom. I have all kinds of fabrics, and I have to give you a tour of all the fabrics on those shelves.
Candy says, I swear I need my husband as much as he needs me to complete a story or a sentence anymore.
That's how we are. Trying to remember stuff, and thank goodness for Google. We Google a lot of things too. You have to do that. You try to think of something. What was the name of that? You could have remembered like an hour ago, and you talked about it.
Hexie is a shape.
Oh. Yeah, they say mine are essential trimmers, but it's very annoying. And then they say you can drink like glass of wine and that'll help. But then they say, don't drink wine, even one glass will cause dementia. You know, so. And I tried taking medication and that was not good years ago. when it wasn't this bad. But it was not a happy experience. So, what else would you do to it, guys? Give me some ideas. So here's about how big this is before I go any further. Oh, that might be kind of cute. Okay, let me go further. So what else should I do to her? Let me turn her around here. But I think the hat will help her hair a bit. But a lot of the dolls we put together, but this one we didn't have all the pieces. And so I'd been looking for a big box of odd doll parts, which I'm sure somebody's selling, but I just didn't find them. We've been looking for a couple years. So this doll, I was hoping to find a couple parts to make a doll out of her, but then I'm like, I can't wait another year to make this pumpkin doll. But she will be cute, and I have all kinds of things. So I have all kinds of jewels, I have cameos, I have all kinds of things, and I thought she would look really cute with her legs and her arms.
Floyd says the hat will be super cute.
And, you know, with the component, and then I'll make a couple other pumpkins just that coordinate. But
And now it's 4:45.
Plenty of time. Last night I did a craft with a swap, if you watched that, and I sent to Michelle from the Village Vintage Daisy a box, and she opened it online and she made a craft with it. Well, I had sent her a stereoscope, and she disassembled the whole thing, and she took the visual part and used it for a bowl and put dry flowers in it, made a really pretty arrangement of what I sent her. So I opened a package that Tammy from Tammy Loves Vintage mailed me, and in there was a strainer. Where am I going with this?
Well, I guess you're going to tell the story about what you did to the strainer.
Yeah, so but there was more to it than that. But I never believe in damaging things. I don't tear books, I don't do all this stuff, right? I don't care that other people do it, I know what it was. So she sent me the strainer, and it was really nice and in great condition. And then later I found out, see how my pumpkin stem looks dry? Well, the strainer handle looked dry, and she painted a product on there, which I have to ask her again what it was. She painted a product on it, and it made the handle look really good. She mentioned that later when she went on to do her project. But I'm thinking I'm going to go back and I'm going to put some of that on the stems.
Candy
And
says
make 'em
depends on the hat, but pieces from the hat and dried flowers, etc.
Who
And she
said
said,
that?
Candy. And
Oh.
Candy said she went back and watched all those swaps. She said, man, that would be so hard to do.
Watched what?
All the swaps.
Oh yeah, I had such anxiety, and I never did anything, and after Michelle disassembled, I'm like, I'm not creative enough. And so she told me just smash that strainer, and that's what I did. I took a mallet and I flattened it all out and made it so it could hang on the wall. But I really had anxiety over that.
Candy
Yeah.
said that she was surprised she took the Viewmaster apart, but that was her vision to create.
Yeah, it looked nice, and it made a nice little dish. But I felt like I'm so boring sometimes. I'm not creative enough. And that was just so cute how she did that. And she made the arrangement with the intention to give it to her mother. And her mother's had some health issues, and I thought, how sweet is that? She said, oh, my mother will just love these flowers. These are all her colors and all. So I thought that was really kind. And Tammy's in the thing. Both the people I'm with are in a lot of stuff. Michelle's taking care of her mom, and Tammy's mom moved away and then got sick. And Tammy's trying to sell her house, and they've all got a lot of on their plate with their moms.
Katie said, I was nervous for you as I watched. The time limit would really be pressure.
So here's what it looks like. So let's see how that looks. Don't let her head fall and break. Oh my goodness, it's adorable. Look.
Cute.
That's because I very carefully analyzed it, measured it, used my phone that I'm filming this with through telepathic, used my phone and did all the calculations. It's good I took all those courses in college. So what do you think, guys? Is that going to be cute? Let me grab, didn't I pull a couple stems out? Yeah, I think these stems might be small. We'll see. That looks like a cute little beret. I think. Get a thick, I have a few stems.
I'm getting hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. So should it be, I can dig deeper and get something better, but should I be looking for, this is where I said I need your help. I posted that today. Should it be a stem like this, a thicker stem?
Denise says it's darling.
Or,
Hey Arlene, good to see you. She says very cute. She likes it.
or should it be a little stem? Which do you like better, big or little? Look through while you're deciding. Big or little, big or little. This one has a whole shebang bang on it. That looks kind of cute.
And she says, well, she is adorable. Candy says little.
Help me out, guys. Big or little?
Jill loves it.
I told
Miriam
you.
says little. Renee says big. And she says little. Debbie likes a small one.
Sure. Right
Joy
now,
says a little. Denise says a little.
right now, I feel like I should glue her head down while you guys are voting.
Arlene says little or none. Ruth says little. Little's winning. Barbara says little. Krista says adorable. That doesn't count, Krista.
I didn't want you to say it's scary.
Jill says the small one. That's winning hands down now.
And I'm always go big or go home for things, aren't I, John?
Usually, yep.
And
Denise wants medium sized.
my mother was like less is more, and I'm
Katie
like
says
more is
little,
more
so
better.
you can add around it, but the stem doesn't overwhelm her.
So what would you put on if you're going to add on to this? I guess I could put jewels and some little flowers and stuff, but maybe that small stem you won't see. Let me see if there's one in between. Not big. Oh, look at this one. Oh, man. Okay. I forgot to plug in my glue. So just give this a minute. So what do you think? It's not quite as scary now? And do you think the legs will look really cute? But I think I'll make pantaloons. I'll make a like a sleeve to go on here of kind of lightweight silky fabric and put a little lace on it, and it'll look like a little girl's legs.
Hi Sean, good to see you. She says, Marilyn, you don't give yourself enough credit. You are very creative. Love your ideas and love watching and listening to your stories.
Oh, well, thank you.
Krista says medium. Candy says yes, little dried flowers and a jewel or two or three. Renee says
Yes,
yes.
She doesn't look scary now, does she?
Denise says leaves, Jules, an acorn. Krista's laughing. Denise says nope, it's not scary at all.
Good. I'm like, will they be really upset and they'll say, oh, it's so scary, and it upsets me that,
Mona says you could sweeten her up a little with a few flowers on the hat.
yeah, and I want to put all kinds of stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold that thought. Before I put her head down, should I put some leaves underneath? Don't bump her. Let me dig out what other leaves I have.
Debbie says that will look cute for the legs. Hi, Jeannie Francis. She says, how cool. She can see a Humpty Dumpty pumpkin.
I'm still here. So do you like the leaves around? Don't use your sewing scissors. I don't know whether I have another leaf like that big one.
Candy said she did get scared at first, but you are softening her.
No, I love dolls.
Mary says put one plate.
Put what?
One plate.
One plate?
That's what she says. Oh, put on a plate.
Oh, it would look cute on a plate, wouldn't it?
That was my fault. Put on a plate. I can't read the rest there, Candy.
Seymour?
No, it's not that. It's the words.
Oh.
Floyd says that's cute when the leaves are used for a collar.
So should it be the green leaves, or should it be the I have moss here too. That's the thing, you need so much stuff. Oh, you know what I have too? I have this green velvet ribbon. So what do you like, guys? The moss or not the moss, the autumnal leaves, or here's another leaf, and here's the third one. Good. Do you like the rust color leaves? There'll be more. Or do you like the green leaves?
Debbie says no, not the head on the plate, unless you wanted it spooky.
Oh, the head won't be on a plate.
No, I just don't think Facebook would have liked that, Candy. That's why.
Do you like the green leaves?
Allie says, I'm loving this. I have dolls, but I have a friend that thinks that they are scary. She doesn't even like carriages, old or new.
That's crazy. So what do you like, guys? The green leaves or the rust color? Or
Renee likes the orange. Floyd says she likes the green leaves because of the ruffles.
yeah, I have enough of both, either. Help me out, guys. Which do you like better? Let me put-
Denise likes the green leaves also. Debbie says maybe 3 green leaves. Angie likes orange. Allie likes green. Miriam likes green. Ruth likes green. Green's winning. Krista likes the green.
Okay, here we go. Down it goes. This I should have gotten the other glue tool. This comes out so slowly. Has a more precise tip. And this is not a precise craft. And I can still wrap lace around her neck or something around her neck. Hold that down. Hold that down.
Renee
So I'm
says
glad
the
you-
material doesn't have green in it, so go orange.
Too late now. Sorry. But the pumpkin, my thought was the pumpkin grow on a green leaf, have green leaves. But I would have done orange if everybody said orange. And I'm sorry about the delay. Who was it that,
Renee.
what?
Renee.
Renee, I'm
for
sorry.
Orange.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nora likes the green leaves too. Hey, it's 5 o'clock. Welcome to Stand Tall.
That's why
It's
when,
Stand Tall Craft Group. Krista, thanks for inviting us along. Here we are on the second hour.
yeah,
And if you're not following Stand Tall, please do. It's a free page. Join it. Watch the other crafters. Watch the crafters coming after us. Support everybody. Support us. It's fun.
and
Hey.
if you're not following us,
Hey, Marilyn.
just a minute, I'm busy doing my project, John. I'll give the spiel in 1 second. I'm gonna cut this off.
Hey, Lori. Good to see you. She said she thought both kind of leaves are cool for the color.
Good. Use that stem. I said last night, don't get glue on your finger. You can see that one nail. I got it underneath, kind of under my nail, and then it worked its way underneath. And I now have a semi-detached nail, so we're hoping it grows back. If not, I'll just have another war wound.
Candy likes the ruffles of the green leaves, and yes, in the patch they do have pretty green leaves.
I know it's not botanically correct, but none of this craft is correct. So now, the next is, wish this glue would come out more abundantly. Some of them, the other one, it comes out so fast, and typically you don't want that. And I always thought when I worked at floral places, like I always took all these odd jobs, and they have that nice big bucket, and you just dip in and you get the glue out of there, and it's no stressing, squeezing things. And let me turn around so you could see what she looks like. So what do you think so far, guys?
Renee says crafting can be dangerous.
Yeah. And John wants all kinds of saws and things, and I work with somebody who is very handy, and he had a horrible accident, and I had to sit every day and see his injuries, and that's all I can think about. Oh, she looks adorable. Look, guys. What do you think? Send hearts if you like her. I think she looks really adorable.
Yeah.
She looks right out of the pumpkin patch. I hope we can get pretty far on doing her.
Get the hearts.
She's even cuter than I hoped for. Thanks for the hearts, guys. She's coming out.
The hat and stem and the trims, lots of hearts.
And thanks for your help, guys, because when you're home working by yourself, you struggle. And I just wanted her to look really sweet, and I'm like, I know people are going to say, why would you do something so unattractive and scary? But she doesn't look as scary now, and I'll work with, see if I can fix the hair a little bit later.
Got lots of hearts,
goodness.
and Barbara sent you hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys.
Nona sent you hearts.
I like the way she looks. She really doesn't even need the legs. Let me see how. What do you think? Will she need the arms and legs, or will she look cuter without them?
Candy said she might have a bit of trouble combing the glue out of her hair. LOL. Got lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. So here's the green stem.
Nora sent you lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. Do you like the green stem? Or maybe that's too much green?
Miriam says the babies come from the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, isn't that cute? So that's number one, okay, the green stem. Might be too much green though, that's what I'm thinking. I thought it looked cute until we put the green leaves.
Denise says she'll look cuter with arms and legs. Debbie says, I think with arms and legs.
Let me see if I can find a small,
Lori loves the stem.
Too many choices, John. And I have more of them in the barn. This is kind of a fun one. Oh, look. I like this one.
Miriam says small stem.
This is like a small one, but it's the brown. So what do you
Candy
guys
says,
think?
unless you think her planning on sitting her in a chair with the legs hanging down, she might not need them. Hi, Randy. Good to see you.
So there's the stem. I'm thinking this one.
Krista says yes to the arms and legs. Getting lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. She looks really sweet
Nora
in
says
here.
arms and legs. Floyd says smaller stem.
Yeah, this is small. A little more delicate. Oh, you know what I need? Where is it? Quick, find it, John. Where's the bag of wasps?
I have no idea.
There it is. Quick, before the glue gets hard.
Renee says, I love that one. I agree, Marilyn. Allie says, very nice. Candy says, just go with your gut. Debbie likes that stem. Mona says, no arms or legs.
Oh.
Miriam says it's too big.
Who said that?
Miriam.
Well, it's down, Miriam. I'm sorry.
Mona says she likes the green.
She liked the green?
She liked the green leaves because the hat's orangey.
Yeah. Okay. I really appreciate you guys going along with my crazy project. Oh, I think she's so cute. Usually I don't say I love my project, but I have to get the stem to stand up a little bit more. But I love my project so far.
Cool.
What do you think, John?
Yeah, very cool.
I have to... Yeah, I like the orange fabric because then it looks more like a pumpkin cap. I'm really loving it.
Miriam says it's your baby.
I have a small doll head. I think I'm going to make a witch one with the black and the and just like a sweet little witch.
Allie says I really love it. Getting lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. Matter of fact, look right there in that box and see if you see a doll head. It's got black hair, dark hair. You can just put that on the floor. Is that... Yeah.
Randy says I think it's perfect.
I think I'm going to make this one and make her a witch. You know, a black, a Victorian looking one, and make her a little witch hat. But make her look happy.
Krista loves her.
That's another project. I love how she turned out. So, I have...
Candy said that's what she was picturing, a sweet, pretty witch.
Yeah,
Laura says love her.
so now I can decorate this. I kind of hate to put too much around here other than some kind of a bow. I have this shiny fabric, and I have more lace. I have, help me out guys, this is all this stuff I'm not sure about. I pulled out all this sari silk. Put these leaves away. Not these. I pulled out a box of junk. I pulled out these. Whoops. I'm
Candy
really
says
happy.
I'd add some tiny dried flowers on the top of her hat around the stem.
Okay.
Lori says she's a cabbage pumpkin patch baby.
Yeah, that's what she reminds me of. I have these that look like little hand crocheted things. Oh, look how sweet this is.
Debbie says, I don't think she needs anything else with the ruffle leaves.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't want to take away from...
Candy says maybe a soft bow around her neck tied in the front or the side.
See this on the side, but I don't know whether that takes away from her. And I had some cameos I pulled out. I don't like that at all. I write myself notes all the time. That's the school teacher in me.
Flor says she's very cute.
I have buttons. I brought up a whole can of buttons. Can you bring the buttons around here? I think this orange ribbon is too bright. I have this really pretty orange ribbon. Oh, I don't know.
Want it open?
Yeah, please. And then just dump those buttons in that are on the top. that?
That's my phone. Good thing it has the otter box.
I have all this sorry silk.
Debbie says maybe some curly tendrils around the neck or around the stem of the hat.
Oh, that would look, that's why I kind of put this,
Candy says, what about the amber jewel from last night? That would work in front,
oh yeah, where are
front of her
they?
neck.
Where did we put them? John, where did we put them? The,
No, I didn't clean up. I don't know.
I had them here. They're in that little, oh, they're right here. Good idea, Candy. I forgot. I pulled them out and then I forgot. I think that, let's see if one doesn't have a top on it. They don't have a top. I think with the top it's too much. Thoughts on that, guys?
That's cool.
Yay or nay?
5:15.
Boy, it goes fast.
Candy
doesn't it?
says, yep, too big.
It's a good idea. I think this is just way too big.
Lori says, too big. Candy says, the color's pretty, but too big.
Yeah. I can cut the tails off the ribbon, but I don't know whether that's too much. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
Renee says she likes it. It's unexpected.
I have a big box of all kinds of, and I have flowers down here, all kinds of flowers. I need your help, guys.
Hi, Sandy. Good to see ya. Burlap Bling Creations.
Hi, Sandy. What do you think if the bow had shorter tails, much shorter tails?
Krista says Candy should come participate in the events.
Yeah. Then I have this, which is kind of sweet too. I just don't want to take away from her pretty face.
Nelda says the ribbon's better. Candy says, I'd have to live with that bow a while to decide. It might be too much too. Floyd says, what if you put the bow off to the side with a small bling or button cluster?
Yeah, that's why I just moved it to the side, so that was a good idea, thanks. So let me see here.
Okay, Mona. Pay attention out there.
So what's everybody up to today? We're still working away. We've got so many miles to go trying to get everything organized. Cut this. And then I need probably something, I think that takes away from the stem if I put it up there. And here we go. It's going down. Don't get the glue under your nail, Marilyn. That's not a good thing. It's not like it was the first time.
Allie says she thinks Michelle from Vintage Daisy will love this when she sees it.
And no dolls or anything were broken or harmed. This was already in
Already
pieces.
apart.
Trying to see if I have a pretty jewel in here. Oh, I pulled out something. Where did I put it? Oh, I have Tammy's thing. I think that's too sparkly. Let me see. Take it out of the package. This I got for in my surprise box, and I didn't use it. It's really pretty and sparkly, and I put it here. Would I use that? Or is it too blingy for her?
Candy said she had to go in the morning to do some blood work, so messed up the day. But she's slow with getting anything else done because she was knowing you were coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, everybody. We couldn't do this without you. Okay. Is it too blingy for her? Too blingy, John?
It's have to wait for the delay.
No, look. You look.
I like it.
Guys, tell me, is it too blingy for her?
Lori says perfect. Renee says, I like the bling.
Okay. Nobody else has a thought?
Candy says the color is really pretty.
Yeah, just little did Tammy know when she sent me that.
Denise says it's fine. She loves a jewel.
Okay. Down it goes.
Down it goes.
With your shaky hand, don't get glue under your nail.
Candy says she might have come from a fancy family.
Yeah,
Nelda likes it.
good. Thanks, guys.
Debbie, I love it. Not too blingy. It really sparkles.
So you have to remember,
Joyce really likes it.
we have the other pumpkin that we want to coordinate with putting stuff on it. So I got this little flower here. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on. But we
Hi,
still
Angela.
have
Good
the
to
other
see
one
you.
to decorate.
She
And
said she's fabulous.
I didn't want to decorate the other one. I decided I don't want to decorate it until I see where I'm going with this one, because I want them to be a coordinated pair. So here we go. Move this stuff out. But I'm definitely going to do the witch out of the other one. So what do you think, guys? I just put a little flower up here, and I need to put, oh, look at this sweet little butterfly.
Lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. I'm going to leave
Debbie
this
said,
butter.
yep, she got glue under her nail one time, and it was painful.
Yeah.
Krista says you can never have too much bling.
Yeah, I know. Want to put a couple other little flowers up on her hat. And then maybe,
Lots of hearts.
thanks for the hearts, guys. We want to address, oh, here's a sweet little, I think this flower's too big. Tammy sent me all these pretty flowers.
Floyd says she's adorable.
I think that's too big. Need something really tiny, something small. Keep looking in my jewel box here. that's too much bling, but we might want it for the other one. Whoop. Don't rock on the floor and break her.
Sandra says it's amazing.
But I had this doll in a box hoping to get fewer pieces. Would you put that back in front of you, hon? Oh, look at this. Look. It's a little fuzzy. I don't know whether it's... Oh, it's a button covered with velvet. I don't know. I just think I need 2 little leaves up there. I don't think I want to put too much on her hat. I think that'll take away from her. Let me see if I have 2 little things. Sorry you can't see all this stuff, but I have everything all dumped through. Oh, I know what I have. I had these pretty beaded flowers, but I think that's too much bling. But I did have, and I pulled out, I had some beaded leaves. These are all like vintage beaded flowers all in here. What I had here a minute ago. Oh, here it is. And I have some green moss. Let's see how this looks. I don't think she needs too much more. I think it would, I don't think I like that. Let me just find some little green leaves. But you bury yourself in all your junk so you have what you need. I think that's all I need, 2 of these little pieces of a leaf, John. And then let me turn you around. Don't fall asleep, John. We need your comments. Okay, I think that's it. And then she needs her arms and her legs. I think I'll put a little bit more moss up there. And how's her time? Because we still have the other pumpkin to decorate. Don't leave me, guys. I need your help.
It's 5:26, 5:27.
Oh, boy. I need your help for decorating the other one. I'm going to put a little bit more moss up here. I've got more glue sticks, yeah. Because then that kind of looks like the little tendrils.
Floyd says she's perfect.
Thank you. I just had this so in my mind. Let me just try putting a little bit of this around her neck. I just wasn't sure what direction it was going to go. Oh, I don't like that. I can put moss around her face, but I don't think I like that. I think that takes away. So here she is, guys, without her arms and her legs. Thanks for the hearts. Here she is without her arms and legs. She's got some nice weight to her and all. But let me show you how she'll look if I put the arms and legs on her. So picture pantaloons. What that threads to. Picture pantaloons. And I have the whole part of the leg, like the leg, but I don't think I want them that long. Is that the part? It has another, I'm missing the ball parts. I think just that's plenty.
Yeah, the balls at the other end.
What? No, there's a piece that goes in there.
No.
I didn't have enough for all the joints.
Nelda says it's adorable. Getting lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys.
Macy says she's amazing. Barbara says love her. Very Victorian.
And then I have arms, and I'm missing some of the joints, so, but I think the legs, I don't want the whole leg. I think I'll just put the bottom part of the leg, and
Barbara sent lots of hearts. Allie said
thanks
she's
for the
gorgeous,
hearts.
Marilyn.
And I think I'll just use the bottom part of, the arms can be tucked underneath. Oh, I don't know what about, I may not use the arms. Just may use like sweet little legs. I don't like the way the arms look, because the arms are, I don't have all the pieces for the arms. And this looks just too short.
Debbie says, I think one part of the leg is enough.
Yeah. So I'll just have to figure out a little bit more about the
It's 5:30.
about the arms.
Krista says she's beautiful.
Thank you. But she'd been sitting up there, all these for years, in a box. She came out of my family's stuff. And most of the dolls we put together, some of the heads were broken. John glued them back together. And I'll have to give you a better tour of the dolls up in the attic. We still have some that haven't gone up there yet. But that's where we'll stop with her, and then we'll work on making pantaloons for her. And we'll figure out, I'll bring you guys along when I figure out what I'm doing about the arms.
Krista says they have just feet.
No, just this. See, the leg was like this and this. And there's like a ball that goes in so you can bend them. But I think that's too much leg.
Debbie says maybe you can make a sleeve and stuff them and then put the hands on.
Oh, good idea. Remind me that. Good idea, thank you. See, that's why I need you guys, because you get so locked in and you're like, but I love how she turned out. I love her hat and all. And so I will make sleeves. Who gave me that idea?
Debbie Mathis Davis.
Oh, thank you, Debbie. That's a really good idea. So I'll make the arms and I'll put the hands on it. But I love how she turned out. So now we have this one, which is a companion piece. And what would you do with this? So anticlimactic after you have all this fancy stuff. I had some flowers. I have more green leaves of different types.
Allie has a porcelain doll in a box. It was from her late husband's mother's family.
Wow. Where did I put the flowers? I had some different kind of flowers. I have my dry flowers.
Renee said she really came alive.
Thanks. I told you I had ideas.
Debbie says I think she needs arms if she has legs.
Yeah, I'll make the cloth arms like Debbie suggested and put the hands on it. I think that would look really cute. And then I'll put the bottom of the legs with pantaloons.
Candy says put the leg on only the bottom part where it's too big, and then arms from the materials in the hands. Hi Lori, good to see you. Pretty, she says I love dolls.
But when I put the silk flowers, I just don't think they make it. Oh, here's something that make you look a little bit better. I don't know though, the silk flowers kind of, what do you think guys? I feel like the silk flowers kind of take away.
I think you need leaves again.
What?
Leaves.
This This is kind of cool.
That is.
What would you do with this one? See, this is where I get nostalgia. I can put a bow on it.
Debbie says she has to watch for dolls that need repair. She loves this idea.
Oh, thanks. I have these pretty beaded flowers, which they're Victorian. Kind of liking them. It's kind of
And they
nice.
says, don't you have those thin wooden flowers?
Yeah.
Hi Gail, good to
I
see you.
did
She
bring
says dried flowers and a brooch.
I did bring some of these.
Tammy says, so cute.
Who
Lori
said,
says she's perfect as is.
who said that?
Who?
It's so cute.
Tammy, no.
Oh. Oh, this is kind of pretty. I brought these in.
Candy said, where's your gold velvet material for a bowl?
Yeah,
Oh.
I brought that in. That's these wooden, forget, what were they called, John?
The company,
Yeah.
Solo.
What?
Was it Solo?
I bought these like,
Solo wood flowers?
yeah, something like that, wasn't it? I bought these like 5 years ago. They look like dried flowers. They're kind of pretty. But how's it look with her? Oh, it kind of looks nice. Because she's really the front and center. And so these are kind of, they look old-fashioned
Hi Cindy, good to see you. She says, beautiful.
and toned down.
Candy says, wooden flowers are gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I had pulled them in and I forgot. That's why I said I need you guys to keep me on track.
Hi Ruby, good to see you. Thanks for sprinkling.
Some of these are really pretty.
Yep, thanks Jan. Sola flowers.
Solo, yeah, thanks.
Sola. S-O-L-A.
Sola.
S-O-L-A. Denise loves the wood flowers.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Happy Thursday to you, Ruby.
Thanks, guys. See, I told you when I sent out
Candy
that.
says her make a bow from the same material as her hat.
Yeah, who said that, Tammy?
Candy.
Tandy? Yeah, I
Allie
have
says,
one.
yep, she's the star of the show. Lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. But I couldn't have done this project without you. Because I haven't crafted all that much recently, I felt like I was going to struggle with it.
Lots of hearts still.
Let me get some moss down. Whoop. Slippery.
Thank you for the hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. They said that's what Facebook likes now. So where did I just have them up here? If you saw the mess on this floor, we should take a picture. And then I brought some things to show you if I got into a dilemma and couldn't do my project, or it slammed together in 5 minutes and I still had an hour and 55 minutes left.
Angela says leaves, wood flowers, and some wild wire tendrils.
Yeah, I don't have wire in here, but I can go back and do that.
Sandy says the wood flowers are very nice.
Yeah, they look really
Cindy
pretty.
says perfect. Still got lots of hearts.
Thanks for the hearts, guys.
Lori says your crafting is very lovely and unique.
Thank you. And if anybody here isn't following me and you think I'm within the normal range and you might want to follow me, we would really appreciate it. Facebook took a lot of our followers away. It was really disappointing. We were just about to 4,000. When I went to bed, we were only a couple short. And then when, and I'm never short, am I, John? I'm 6 feet tall. But they took they took away over 100 of our people while I was sleeping.
Renee says dried baby's breath.
I have Sweet Annie. Oh, maybe I used all of it up that I had here. Yeah, I like this because it looks really understated, which I want the doll to be front and center. More moss for the back. But I feel like maybe I
He
should...
says if you get points for the see more, she's your girl.
Oh, okay.
We don't know, Lori.
What's that?
Why would Facebook do that?
I don't know. Yeah, I know why they do it, because they can.
Candy says Sweet Annie would be nice too.
Yeah, I don't have, I used up what I had in here. I think I'll put a little...
20 minutes left.
Boy. I'm so happy. I was worried, like, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Am I going to like how it turns out? Am I going to... Only once did I put something in the trash. What are you doing?
That's what you did. Only once did you put something in the trash.
Yeah. And it was crazy
That was
because...
in the barn.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was a quilling project, the little strips of paper, and you twist them. Oh, and I had done so many of them, and I used to like to have friends over.
Yeah, thanks, Nora.
I dropped that. Where'd that go? Oh, we'll find it later. But I used to enjoy, I'd have friends over and I'd make lunch and we'd do a craft, and it was really a lot of fun, and I miss all that. But
Allie says, Marilyn, where do you get the Sweet Annie? She needs some.
oh, we grow it. And if we get this together with the PayPal and all that, Tammy was nice enough to help us with doing the pirate ship, and so now we just have to do the oh boy, look, I put the leaves on there, and they're
cool.
The same leaves that are on her hat, so it kind of ties the green in. Let me get the last of this.
Candy says, yep, that was hilarious. You just turned and popped it, released it right into the wastebasket. She laughed so hard.
Yeah, it just, I don't know why, I wasn't happy the way it was going.
Lori wants to know, can you recommend a good hot glue tool?
No.
We just get it off of Amazon, didn't we?
Yeah, and this one, it has a high and a low.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, right?
Yeah.
So then you don't
But
have
I
to
don't
get
know.
burned all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I burned myself on, probably.
The low?
So let's break the back off of here, and of course I don't have my tool that I got that cuts this off. And I could put a small jewel in here.
You're welcome, Lori.
Can you see if you can take this whole piece off of here? This whole part, this and this.
If I get my pliers
Yeah, but they're not handy, are they?
in the family room.
Oh, are they? You want to go grab them real quick then?
You want needle nose?
Yeah, that would be perfect. I have this one little earring, if you can see that. And I don't want a lot of bling, but it might be enough just to tie it in with some of the bling on that. So this is what we have so far. I really love those solo flowers. Thanks guys for reminding me that I had them. And John's going to get he had a whole toolbox out for hanging pictures, so we'll get him to break it off. And a lot of times I'm impatient when he goes to get the tools, and then I just do it myself, but I don't want to break it because I think that'll look really pretty on there. Yeah, I'm really liking how these look. I was going to put dry flowers on it, but dry flowers don't last a lot of times. Like if you store stuff and put it away, it doesn't hold up like how you would like it to. Well, thanks. So, I'm glad you guys weren't scared that you hung in there.
Hi, Ada with an AI. Good to see you. Thanks for sprinkling.
Oh, and there
Candy
it
says
is.
just bend it back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I was
Allie
afraid.
says, would you grow it in Atkinson, New Hampshire, and where would I get the seeds?
Yeah, I don't know. I've had it for so many years, and every time I've moved, I've just taken it with me. And I would think you could grow it any place.
Candy says, now it's fun seeing how everyone helped you create your best stuff, Marilyn. You are the creator.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
15 minutes.
So there's with that,
That's cool.
with the jewel. And it's just enough, just a little something something in there that I think what I'll do, I have an idea. I think I'll take wire and curl it, and if I haven't done it, remind me.
Hearts again.
What was the other thing I was supposed to remember to do? Oh, make the arms. And I used to have John take notes. But I think I'll make wire, and then I'll put either some beads or some buttons on the tendrils and have them stick out, so on here. But I think that's good for that. So if you want to put that can back, John. And then I think I'll show you some things that I pulled out, guys, because we're kind of, put this over out of the way. Now we're at where I'll need to get out my sewing machine and things and make the pantaloons. But I'm really pleased. Thanks, guys, so much for your help. Oh, here's that little butterfly, too. But I think that's too much to put on there. So here we have, and I'm going to use that product that Tammy used. I'll have to ask her again what that was. And I'll put it on the stem there.
Sean says, beautiful. Good to see you, Sean.
And on this stem. And so I have the arms and the legs to do. I know what I'm doing. So I think I have it under control, John. So let me show them the dolls that I have the
Candy
box.
said, and this should be seen by the buyers when they think crafter things should be valued at cheap prices. Yeah, it takes time, right?
Yeah, everything takes time. Like, you know, if you went to sell this doll,
Hi, Debbie, good to see
what
you.
would you charge for her?
She says, very cute. She loves the doll head. It's adorable.
And I'm glad you guys weren't creeped out about it. Because I felt a little concerned. Because I know people say they're so scary and they're so creepy. And
Carol Ruth says, it's beautiful, Marilyn.
thank you. And so I made, just a quick review, I made the crazy quilt for this one, a good portion of it on a live. Last week, was it? I think it was last week. And I finished it by myself, and then I stitched on it. I did some embroidery and all to try to make it look like a real crazy quilt. And then this one, I made this crazy quilt on my live, but I made the pumpkin in front of you so you guys know how to make the crazy quilt. I showed you how to make the crazy quilt, how to turn it into a pumpkin. That's why, because I didn't want to start the doll and I couldn't get it done in an hour. So I showed you how to make the pumpkin with this little one, and you guys were good helping me pick the doily and the stem and all that. but I decided I didn't want to decorate it until I made her, and then I wanted them to be a companion piece. And I think they look great together, and they're not competing with each other. She's really the showcase, and when she gets her legs on and all, I'll probably put her on some sort of a pedestal. Maybe John, if we don't have one, you can make one. John's really good at gluing things together and making a nice pedestal. So she would look nice on a pedestal, and then I'll make a third something because they should be in odd numbers.
Candy said, I just make things for friends as I could never figure out a price to sell anything.
Yeah, but when she's finished, how much would you ask for her?
Krista said, she turned out beautiful. Lori said, at auction, that doll would sell with the right audience. Ronnie's Chaotic Crafts. Hi, Ronnie, good to see you. She said, those are so cute. Angie says, I saw a doll on a pumpkin similar to this at our local antique store. It was $75.
Oh, cute. It was
Thanks,
an
Ronnie.
old one, or it was...
Nora says she did turn out so beautiful.
But I just thought I didn't
That's the
take
number that I had in my head,
What, seven?
Angie, 75.
I
I wasn't going to say it, though.
didn't want to take a doll apart. I have some dolls that I bought at the flea market, new ones, and
10 minutes.
I only paid like $1 a piece for them, but it's painful for me to take something apart. But down the road, I may take them apart, and I may make something really cute for Easter, and I definitely have this little head was in some dolls, and I'll show you the dolls now real quick, some of them. But I had this little head in there, and I thought, oh, when you talked about witches, I think I'll make a really cute little happy witch with that.
Cindy says they are beautiful. Debbie says she's cute. Can't wait to see her finished.
Yeah, so I'm really anxious to finish that. So a lot of times when I go, you buy odd lots of things. And what was in here? This is just like some clothes. A lot of times I'll just say, how much do you want for all this stuff at the flea market? And I bought a lot of odd lots of dolls.
Lori
So,
says, can you make a kitchen witch or a corn husk doll?
yeah, I used to make those corn husk dolls back in the day. And last year, a couple years ago, I made that big wreath out of the corn husk. So this is a little dress, but it's really falling apart. And that, I guess, you could cut up. And there's like a cute little doll slip. The doll head was in this box.
Debbie said she found the head when they cleaned out an old shed that was on their property.
Oh, cool. And this doll, this doll's a little handbag. Look at that. I bought, it's a whole big box full of stuff, so I'll just start showing you this, and then I can show you more. But it's a little doll, and look, it has a little zipper in the back. I would have been so excited if I got this when I was little. See, there's a zipper in the back, and it's a little handbag, just big enough for like a hanky back then. Oh, and this is some doll's wig. Her head is deteriorated, but look at the sweet little wig. So I save all the components because, oh, and look. Here's one that her pieces are here, but she needs some help. Her head is really loose, but look how cute she is. She's Little Red Riding Hood, and here's her arm. And a lot of these I've repaired. You just need like the little, oh no, both her arms are here. This is somebody else's arm.
Lori says that handbag doll is precious.
Isn't she really cute? But her head is loose. And if we can't pull it on, then John will just glue her head. He'll use that, what kind of glue do you use, John?
Yes, E6000.
Yeah. What is it, B?
E6000?
E6.
Or be. Depends on how precise I have to be.
But he'll glue her head on because the hook parts are gone. So he'll just glue it on. But look how cute. And it looks cute to put up in the doll room with the Little Red Riding Hood book. Oh, and here's some, look how sweet. There's some sweet, delicate little doilies in there. But it's always fun. I like to buy what I call a pig in a poke. You don't know what you're buying. You just, like, that's some trash. Whoop. So you just buy the whole lot. And so you get a wig and an arm. But look at this sweet little basket. Looks like little chicks or something. It's so cute. It's a little basket and it's little like pipe cleaner pieces. But even look at, I love these old boxes. Like the box that I found the needles in. And this is from Hutzler Brothers in Baltimore, Maryland. But look at the cute box. They must have had this for Christmas time and it was all wrapped. You remember back in the day when they wrapped your packages? You would buy something and they would say, is this a gift? And then they put it in a box and wrap it. And this was the little hat that was on the head. But I'm going to use the head for a witch.
So hey, that time flies. There's only 5 minutes left. And again, Krista, thanks for inviting us along. We always appreciate it. It's an honor and privilege. And we always have fun with everybody, and we hope you have fun with us as well. And hey, stay tuned for the next creators, Tina at T&D Creations. She'll be following us, so I think you just refreshed the page, if that's what I hear everybody say. So thank you very much, and if you're not following us, we would love you too. That would be awesome, and follow the Stand Tall group as well. Lori says, I'm looking forward to the holidays to see what you're going to make or cook.
Oh, thank you.
Krista says, you always has awesome treasures. Candy says, I have the curls of real hair from husband's grandma. Everyone was so grossed out about it. I took it with the other odd things, but I want to do something with it. Great-grandma wanted to make dolls for her great-granddaughters.
How sweet is that?
Debbie says, those were the good old days. Candy says, yep. The time does fly. You too, Cindy.
Yeah, so I'll
Thank
work
you,
on
Angie.
this. I don't know whether I'll come live to
Thanks,
work on it.
Denise.
I have so many projects to...
Jan has all her Ginny dolls from the 50s.
Yeah, I have some Jenny dolls up in the attic.
Get lots
They
of
weren't
hearts.
mine, but you know, you go, thanks for the hearts, guys, and thanks for all your help. I really appreciate it. And I was just a quick thing about the Ginny doll. Mine were all gone. My parents got rid of them, and I treasured them. And I was at a flea market, and lo and behold, the exact furniture that I had for my Ginny doll, I bought it. Later, I found a Ginny doll, so, you know.
I'm
we
glad
don't-
you did, Ada. You too. She said she really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank
Krista
you.
said, thanks for being troopers and doing a 2-hour live.
Oh, well, it was the perfect opportunity. You know, things come your way when you need them, and I really wanted more time, and I forget to come on. We get distracted, and so when I'm in an event, I'm locked in, and I have to do it. It's not like I can say, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing it or something. I could, but I choose not to.
Debbie says,
But-
you and I should live close together. We both have strange likes.
Yeah, it's
Debbie
fun.
Davis.
And I'm my own person. I don't feel influenced like how a lot of people go along and they like what everybody likes. I don't. I'm my own person. I've been like this. What I
Thank you,
Like
Lori,
now,
for
I
hanging
I
today
always
with us.
liked-
We appreciate it as well.
yeah. And again, if you're not following us, we'd love for
Debbie
you to
said she'd
follow.
have a blast with you at the flea markets.
Yeah, we would. But you don't want to go with somebody who likes the same stuff
Jan
because
says tonight's
then
projects are stunning. She loves them.
thanks.
Jan.
I was so looking forward to this, and now I'll have to work on the arms and work on the legs on her because my vision was she looks like she's sitting with arms and legs. But I love how her little hat turned out. I loved how she looks. Just really thrilled with her. Normally, if you notice, I usually don't say how much I loved a project. A lot of times I'm disappointed, and then later when I look back, like a year later at a picture, I'm like, oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Debbie's always like the stuff.
But
1 minute.
I appreciate all your help, guys, and you know, I want you to come along when I finish this up, and I want you to help me when I go to make my little witch. So, and in the meantime, maybe I'll find some other pieces. So, thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for all the hearts,
2
everybody.
hours, thanks for the hearts. 2 hours of nothing but pure fun. And I had a great time. I don't know about you. So I want to put tendrils and tendrils on it. That's the only thing and the arms and legs. But
thanks for
I
all the
love
hearts,
how
everybody.
this, and thanks to you. I couldn't have done it. I forgot I had the solo flowers. And I wasn't sure about the hat, and that exact measurement and preciseness is very important. But that's just dumb luck sometimes.
Okay,
on
6
projects.
o'clock. Go see Tina, T&D Creations. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.